Hey, what is going on, everybody? I actually hit the wrong intro. I know
What?
that. I was supposed to hit the other intro because technically this is not appreciating comic book art tonight because my camera is still messed up.
Son of a Louise.
Yeah, but I had already I hit it, so it was like it was no go, let it go. It is what it is. So this is what we're doing. But we are going to look at some comic book art tonight because I've been seeing some really cool shit being posted lately by Greg Capullo and Marc Silvestri. So
the gods.
Yeah, which if you know, why is this all messed up? It's like
Why is
all
this
out
big
of
black
sorts.
object up in my face?
What? Yeah, yeah, you know what's going on.
Oh,
Hey yo. Oh, what is going on, Sean? How you doing, man?
doing great, my brother. Doing great. I'm penciling a bomb ass face, and I gotta say, shout out to Clayton. He posted a video.
Clayton's the man.
Yeah. Working on different angles of heads, and it was just at the where I needed because I was sending you and Mark pages of like, wait, this layout of yada yada yada. So fast forward to the where I'm at. I'm like, this is perfect timing. So studied that, and it just really helped out. So shout out to Clayton and back his buy his tutorial videos. Phenomenal. That one was
definitely
a freebie.
Do it. Yeah, definitely do. He's a wealth of information. We got Tarks9 in the house. He was first. Hail Tarks.
Hail.
Good to see you. He is digging that intro, which is one of my favorite intros, which is a combination of Black Sabbath and who the fuck is that?
Temptations?
Is it the Temptations? That's what I want to say. I'm not sure. We got Crazy Mad in the house. Who dey? Good to see you. The official Polyworld trainer. Oh, I like that. Says hi, Comics. Hi to you. Dear man, hail dear man. Good to see you. We got Past Master Dan in the house. Hail Past Master Dan. Thank you for joining us today. We got Prater7. He says, What's up? What's up? Good to see you. We have Paul Acevedo.
Sup, Paul?
My brother in the house. What is going on? I'm going to look at some awesome art. I know he's going to appreciate that. Hence the, I guess, the semi-title of today's stream, which would be kind of an appreciating comic book art stream, I guess.
We dig it.
Yeah, it's going to be doing what I can do the best without the camera, because I still got to get this
flaring of hands.
It's the flaring of hands and stuff. You know, it's what we're going to be doing. We're going to be throwing the hands out there for sure. Yeah, but we're going to look at some really cool art tonight. We got, I already said that. We got Peter Orchard.
What's up, Peter?
Studios. He said, what's up, everyone? What's up to you? We got, the man himself, Mr. Lord Crackhead, Jeremy, in the house.
What's up, brother?
Hi, ANS in chat. We've got B Rose. Bros. What is going on, man? How you doing? Everybody go out and check Cerebrum out. It's just absolutely kicking ass. Has an awesome cover by yours truly and a badass metal print by this man right here. Absolutely killing it. Absolutely killing it. We got Scary. Yeah. Ollie doing the colors and that came out fantastic. We got Scary Badman Jenkins. He says, hail all, happy Taco Tuesday.
It will be later.
Now I'm hungry, man. Now you brought that up. Now I am hungry. 33, he says.
Woo.
I'm assuming he's talking to Lord Crackhead and not throwing up the Freemasons 33rd degree there. Could be. I don't know. It's crazy. We got Bordeaux in the house. He says, hail to you. Shit. Everything jumped on me. Did I say hey to everybody? It looks like I did. We got, Mark. What's up, Mark? Hail to you, brother. Hail. Thank you for joining us tonight. He says, just got the whole 32 issue run of Brett Booth's Backlash from eBay in the mail. Nice, dude. That is that's a hell of a find. I don't even have all 32 issues. That's great. I've got a ton of them. I don't have all 32 though.
From like every 8 issues or so is amazing. Like,
to
me, Brett Booth always drew the way he drew. Yeah. Like within 8 to 7 or so. But he was also doing other projects. But man, that guy. Phenomenal.
We are going to look at some Brett Booth stuff. In fact, tonight on the stream, I'm going to pull down that Treasury edition I have over there, and I'm going to hold it. I'm going to show some stuff. The camera's not working the great, so I'm going to have to kind of hold it up to the screen. But there is some great stuff in this book back here, which was a one-of-a-kind book. You can't buy it in the stores. You can only get it on the Wildstorm group. I've been wanting to do an actual stream on it, but since Mark just brought that up and got me excited about it, we will take a look at that tonight after we look at some Greg Capullo stuff and some Marc Silvestri stuff. We have Astro Zombie in the house. He says, hail chat, hail Joan, hail Sean.
Hail to you.
80s made consumer, hail all. Hail to you, brother. Good to see you. We have Hyper Potato. This is a comic stream or food stream because I love both. Both.
Yeah.
Could be both. Whatever you want it to be,
If
I say
you
is what it
want.
is. Yeah, sing, buddy. Sing it. We got Ashton Jackal for $2. He said, "Hey Joe, just stopping by. Good night. Good night to you, brother. And thank you for the $2. I appreciate it. Sleep well and have an amazing day tomorrow, my friend." Bordeaux says Brett Booth equals fire.
Facts.
That is
Facts.
100%
If you want to
fact.
learn how to lay out a dynamic page, study him.
Yeah, we need to get him back on the show again.
He was down for it. You know, it's officially out.
Now, I would say now that Lost Serpent Prince is coming out. Is it out already or is it coming out?
I saw Ali Garza was signing books today. So today's Tuesday. So probably tomorrow officially.
Okay, I'm gonna message him. I'm gonna message him and see if we can get him on.
Hell yeah.
Coming up and talk about his awesome book. Obviously, Gunslinger Spawn right now is kicking ass. So talking to Brett is one of my favorite artists to talk to over the last couple of years. Him and Dale. Dale's just a blast. Well, Dale's just a blast in general. But
he's a rock star.
Yeah, talking to Brett's
how cool is it that because we love what we love, we get to talk to guys that inspire us. You know, and to this day.
Yeah. Who would have thought that would ever happen? I mean, we're living in a good time. We got Sumo Thori in the house. He says, "What's up, chat? What is up to you?" The man, our brother in arms, Mr. Mike McMahon. Say, "Hell, boys, be backing soon." Thank you, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you.
Gotta get you back on the hunt and stuff too when you.
Yeah, definitely need to do it. We have Huron the Steadfast. Hail, everyone. Hail to you. All right. I think I got everybody in here that has popped in. Nice. 2 all beef patty, special sauce, lettuce, cheese, pickles, onions on a sesame seed bun. I can't remember how the actual jingle goes, but I did it the best I could. Real quick though, I did want to give I'm gonna do a shot for the chat because Reaper Destroyer did cross over the 34,000 mark, and that is absolutely awesome.
Spectacular.
So shout out to the chat and everybody in the back and everybody that's going to back for helping us get to that 34K. I appreciate and love each and every one of you. Thank you very much.
35 coming up soon.
Yeah.
Are you glad you kept the cape?
I am glad.
I'm just glad. Always say that.
Yeah, Sean will take credit for that. He will absolutely take credit for that. I wanted to bring up real quick. As you know, and Sean is as well. We are fans of Greg Capullo.
Are we now?
On this stream, in this chat. And he has been posting some really cool stuff on his Instagram and Twitter lately. He apparently is going to be doing a sketchbook or some kind of, I think it's a sketchbook, but he's been going through his old art collection and pulling out all these like old drawings, all original art and stuff that he had from back in the day. He's been posting those on Instagram and Twitter, and he's put up some really cool shit. So I want to take a look at some of that stuff real quick. Who popped in here? American Comics Go.
Hail, awesome.
Hail to you, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. One of the ones I want to pop up because this reminds me. Where did I miss him?
It's morning.
Oh, there he is. Hail. Fantastic artist and Ja wrote.
Facts.
Good to see you. Thank you for being here. Hail to you. Barry Manilow wrote McDonald's. Really? So get up and get away to McDonald's. We got it all for you. I don't know if I've heard that one. I might have been a little baby when that happened. Hail Rick Sailor, the number 2 Reaper Destroyer backer. Where did I miss Rick? Did I miss Rick? Where'd he go?
Oh.
Is he here? Did I miss him? I don't see him. Am I blind? If I missed you, Rick, I am sorry. Hail to you, brother. If you're here in the chat, I don't see your posts. I feel bad. If you are here, I feel bad.
Wouldn't happen.
Okay. Anyway, one of the things I saw Greg Capullo post the other day was from early Marvel work, and this hit the nostalgia button for me greatly. So this is
hell yeah.
Yeah, look at that. This is the original art for the X-Force 25 cover, and I remember this. I have this issue somewhere in my collection, and this is absolutely beautiful.
You can feel the force of that, like the weight of the cylinders of his whole body. Damn, sorry.
No, you're fine. I got so many windows open here. I have to find the actual page we're looking at here so I can blow it up here.
Composition, the detail. Who inked that? Is that McQueen? I don't know.
He inked it.
He inked this? Oh
I don't.
shit.
Yeah, I don't see another inker.
Okay.
There we go. Okay,
It's
let me bring
top
this up.
tits.
Yeah, I don't see an inker credit on here, so I'm pretty sure he inked this. Let's
Okay.
zoom in here. Now, this is just a obviously a picture from his phone, so it's not high res or anything. But this is back in the heyday, what I call the heyday of Marvel, because this is when the last time I probably enjoyed Marvel was the early 2000 or early 90s, mid 90s, late 90s. And this was before Greg made his jump to Image. You can see Greg's style, his overall base, especially in faces, that hasn't changed all that much. But you definitely see a little bit more of his 90s feel. This is kind of where before he got into Spawn and kind of really got into his own and really experimented. But this is
More
just
broken
great.
anatomy with his
Yeah.
gestures, you know.
Yeah, it's a little bit more like they're trying to mimic a little bit of the Image guys,
Model
and,
shits.
and
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
and that's been that's been admitted to. Marvel lost the big seven, and they brought in guys that could kind of have a similar style and feel to keep them floating, and they did.
Yeah.
These guys came in and did a fantastic job.
It took me a minute to warm up to him. I'm not gonna lie, because I was so used to what Rob was doing. You know, even like
Oh,
Charlotte
absolutely,
Casella,
yeah.
which was a really stretchy, noodly Liefeld impression, but like this took me a bit to get into because it wasn't Rob. But once I did, I'm like, wow, this is brilliant. Just from the penciling, the storytelling, everything.
Crazy Man said, I don't know if he's here, just throwing that out. Okay, gotcha, man.
Oh, okay.
Hail Stipling Vaughn.
Hell.
Good to see you. We got Harry B. Said
Hey,
dope
Harry.
art. Yes, yes. Yeah, this takes me back, guys. This takes me back to reading a stack of comic books, sitting in my bedroom on the floor, just daydreaming and drifting off to this fantastic world that we have of comic book art. Ah, man, I just love it. I wanted to show this because this really this did it for
I
me
just
the
want
other
to draw.
day.
Yeah, I just
Yeah,
want to draw for
I
the
saw this
series.
and I was like, damn, man, like this is just everything I love about comic books right here in this entire image. Love his cable. I always really loved Capullo's cable. Obviously I loved Liefeld,
Yeah.
but when Capullo took over X Force, he was a perfect artist to take over X Force. I liked what he did. RT Bear did a great cable too.
Oh yeah, for sure.
But I really liked what Capullo did on this series when he was running on it.
The
And what I love
Executioner
about this,
song.
oh man, that's one of my dude. We need to go over that.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, we should go over Executioner song. The all the issues one of these days, because that is probably my favorite X-Men crossover of all time.
I think I like it better than Age of Apocalypse, and Age of Apocalypse is
Oh,
fucking hot
hands
as
down.
hell.
I
You
love Age
know?
of Apocalypse. That's a great
Yeah.
idea. But Executioner song, there was just the art, the people that's on that book, the art in it, the story is great. We'll do that. We're gonna make
All
it a
right.
point. We're gonna go
Okay.
over.
Cool.
We'll do the entire Executioner song saga on appreciating
Nice.
comic book art coming up here. It's been determined. We're gonna do it. I love this. I love Capullo's old signature.
I
I
do as
just love
well.
it. Yeah,
Yeah.
there's just something. Yeah, I really dig that. Let me see who jumped in the chat here while I'm looking at this. We have.
I'm gonna
See,
draw.
Ja Rose said Coolest X Force was the first X Force I saw as a kid. Mine too, kind of, because like I knew, I collected Rob's, but it was Capullo was doing X Force when I was actually like live. I guess you could say like live when it was live, not
In the
back issues.
comic book store.
Yeah, it
Able to
was in the comic book
purchase.
store.
Yeah.
Yeah. Hail, Mike. Good to
Hell.
see you. It said, hail, guys. Aardvark's in the house.
Yes.
Hail, gentlemen.
Sign
Hail
up
to
for his
you.
mailing list.
Hail
He
to
will
you.
be going live in a few weeks.
On Quasar, he was a JR clone. His X Force was dope. I do
Yeah.
have a page of a Quasar. I think it's Quasar. Oh, I got some sex bots in the chat. Mod 'em up.
Mod him up.
Mod 'em up. See what they're gonna bring to the show. I like it. We got Paul Essenson.
Hell.
Is that one? Or is
Yes.
that the one that had the hologram? Yeah, I do believe it
Yeah.
was. Now you mentioned it, I didn't even think about it until yeah. Too bad a portion of the cover was covered by the hologram. Yeah, I completely forgot that, guys, until you just brought that up.
And this was a good storyline too, because this is when Wolverine got his adamantium ripped out.
Which, oh man, we should go over that one too. Was that
Well,
that
that's
was
why we have YouTube channels. We could talk about the
what was
shit
that
we
called?
love.
Which one
It
was
might
that?
scroll up. It might say it on here because it's the anniversary. Nerds of the past, tell me what I'm missing. Which I mean the chat.
It wasn't Fatal Attraction, was it?
No.
No, that was fuck. Fuck, what was that? If anybody remembers
Messiah
what that,
Complex, not Messiah Complex.
no. If anybody
Exodus.
remembers, no, I don't think that was it.
Exodus is the character.
Uh,
Wait,
Fatal. Yeah, it is Fatal Attractions. It's right there.
okay, yeah, all right, all right.
Fuck. I'm looking on this page. Tarks, you just put it right up there. Jeez. Tarks 9 said, I have this issue on my wall signed by Greg Capullo, the Fatal Attraction storyline. Thank you.
Thanks.
I feel like a dumbass now.
No. So we have an awesome chat.
If I have any mods in the chat, could you time out that sex bot? As much as I enjoy it, it's great.
Tom Jones would be very disappointed in you, my buddy.
The only thing I didn't like about AOA was trying to figure out what order to read everything in. Yeah, it's true.
Yeah,
sometimes it could get a little bit wonky with everything.
They did have checklists. Like the cool thing about back then, they would do like little cards or even like little flyers of sequential order. So, you know.
Call the Bonk Center. Yeah, Fatal Attraction story. Yeah, thank you. And plug Mark and I launch Assassins Volume 3, U.S. Assassins Volume 3 hardcover on Friday on Red Valkyrie. Nice.
Yes.
Everybody check that out. I'm looking forward to that. I don't think I've missed a U.S. Assassins campaign since it launched.
I love that.
That page was awesome. Or is awesome.
I'm attached to it.
Yeah, that's why it was $350 cover price because the hologram and the extra pages. Yeah. Although I did like the hologram stuff. I really did. I thought that was cool shit. Gimmicks. The gimmicky stuff. I was a sucker for that stuff. I love the hologram cards or whatever you want to call it within that. I missed most of the 90s was building cards. All right, hold on a second. Mike McMahon says, wrench me. I will in 2 seconds. Bring back the 90s. I agree. Art T. Bear's in the house.
Hey, Art. Awesome.
The man.
There we go.
My brother. He says, Capullo. Yes.
And you are also one of the best cable artists.
We were just talking about how your cable was one of our favorite as well. Yes. I really liked the way Capullo did it. I liked the way Art T. Bear did it. And obviously love the way that Liefeld did the character as well. So Shadow Sentry said, and by the way, Haley said, Joe, would you consider going square bound with the book? My book, Reaper Destroyer is going to be a floppy.
Yeah,
it's that's what I love. I love comic books, or I'm not really in the mood or in the form for making graphic novel size. I'm gonna have double page spreads. There's gonna be like art that I don't want to be missed within the cracks of a square bound that you can't open up as far as you need to be able to get the art. I don't want to draw all that art and have it cut off in the middle there. So it's gonna be good paper. It's gonna be quality, but it's gonna be a floppy for sure.
Do you know how long I labored over that box in that warehouse for it to get ruined by Perfect Bound?
That's right.
My watch, buddy.
That's right. All right, tell your story, Sean. I am going to mod Mr. Mike McMahon here. I gotta go back.
So back in the day when Marvel did all like the cards, the universe cards, like 91 to whatever, I think 93 or 4, they had a limited edition Spider-Man Venom hologram cards, one of the first of this type of level that they did on these covers. I went to the comic store, I bought a pack, and my brother-in-law was like, oh, pick me up a pack at the time. I'm like, all right, so I get his, and I'm waiting. I'm like, oh, imagine if this was this, whatever. Go home, open my pack, get some nice shit. That cocksucker opens his, he gets the Venom hologram. I'm like, you piece of shit.
Those are the funny stories that you can laugh at, but it's just like, damn, that close.
That close.
Tarks 9 said, looking for the rest. I only have 2 left. Excalibur by Joe Mad signed. I need a Wolverine. Hail the chat. Everyone loves Art for sure. He's a favorite here. I mean, a legend. Again, we were talking about the legends that we get to talk to just earlier in the show. There's another one of them right there. Just, a guy that has done it all in the industry, that's worked with everybody in the industry. Fantastic artist. Has inked some of the best artists as well. I mean, come on.
I love what he did over Dan Jurgens. Well, his whole Superman stuff, even when he got the pencil pages, favorite ever. Oh, Superman, I should say.
Shadow Century said, got you. You're going real old school then. Yeah, old school in the sense of floppies. I mean, it's going to be on quality paper and stuff like that. It's not going to be newsprint or anything. But I'm in the mode to make comics. Like I want to make a comic book. So that's what everything in Superior Press is going to be a comic book, not a square bomb. I will do a collection probably in the future after a bunch of books are done, and that will be more of a trade. So, but yeah, that's just what I love. That is what I love. Mark said I still have that Spidey Venom hologram card from back in the day. Oh, just rubbing it in now. Just rubbing it in. That's why you open both, Sean, and take all the good ones and then be like, sorry, you didn't get shit.
Well,
that's true.
What I used to do for not just selling porn in high school and middle school, I would buy boxes of the cards. I would get all my sets, get all the specials, make set specials, extras, and then repackage the packs and hot glue them and double sell everything back to my buddies at school. Because like some people like, I want to get a paper route. I'm like, fuck that. I gotta watch X-Men at 3:30.
That's awesome. We got Mighty Magic in the house. Hail the chat. Hail you. Good to see you. We got Maromi. Hi, everybody. Hail to you, brother. We got Splat Guts. Says, I don't think I ever remember that specific card. Sean is probably making up shit. Hail, Splat Guts. Good to see you,
brother. Hope you're doing good.
This I thought was really cool because this is another thing that hit the nostalgia button for me.
Oh yeah.
Back in the day, I used to be a pretty big fan of Korn.
I love Korn.
Not as much anymore. Like looking back for listenability is not my favorite anymore. As my tastes have changed over the years.
What?
But yeah, it just but in the mid 90s, mid to late 90s. Korn was the shit, especially when they came out on the scene. Like they were the absolute shit. So imagine my surprise and excitement when I got to see the newest Korn album when it came out, and I could tell right off the bat that it was Capullo's art, and I didn't even know this was happening. This was Follow the Leader. I can't remember what year this came out. 98? Okay, I was gonna say 96, 98. And this is just some awesome art. He absolutely killed it on this piece. I mean, Greg can draw pretty much anything well. He draws kids very well. Like, granted, these are supposed to be creepy kids. Kids are fucking hard to draw.
You gotta make their heads bigger than their body. Then if you don't get
proportion,
they look like little aliens. So that's kind of funny within itself.
But yeah, proportions have to be all off. Kids have to have a bigger head, bigger eyes, bigger cheeks.
Yeah.
Than the rest of their bodies and everything. But this was just, I loved the finished piece of this, and to see the penciled art that he pulled this out and posted. And this is original art right here. And again, if you guys are just joining the show, Greg Capullo is going to be doing a sketchbook of sorts, and he's been going back in his old collection and pulling out like all this old art that he's found. And he's posted them up on Instagram and Twitter, and I'm just absolutely loving the stuff he's posting. And this is one of them. Now, these aren't high res; these are just a picture from his phone, but you still get a really good shot. Look at the detail and all this.
I wish
you guys remember
this as kids.
Oh, me too, man. Me too. Like it's great seeing this kind of stuff now, but again, hitting that nostalgia button because this takes me right back to my teenage years, seeing all this kind of stuff.
Hell yeah! I was on probation when this came out.
Were you?
Yeah. Shout out to Officer Sobchak, my PO.
Yeah. Harry B says Reaper Destroyer's trailer theme has to be my favorite so far out of the CG trailers. It gives me Doom vibes. Thank you. Appreciate it. Crazy Mad said I see Korn. Yes. Stiblin Vaughn says with the JQ announcement, I think of Art and how he is doing so much better now and no gag order on him. Yeah, that's a good point. Yeah. I don't think anybody's sweating Joe Hughes stepping down. I mean, he's evading that sinking ship that we call Marvel Comics, I believe.
The Joe
not going down with the ship. Not going down with the ship. He's not captaining that down. Matt Nick 1983 says, "Evening, everyone. Evening to you, and hail to you, brother. Thank you for joining us." Astro Zombie said, "I went to see Korn in concert just to see Rob Zombie open for them." Oh, no shit.
Nice.
I played with Korn in 2014, one of the festivals we played. Obviously, I was on the smaller stage, but I did get to see them play. It wasn't a big deal to me because I wasn't into Korn too much anymore, and just the style they're playing at that point wasn't my thing. But it was still kind of cool to see them play some of their old stuff, like Blind and some of that shit. But
were you in Jersey? Because I was at that tour.
No, it was I was in Oklahoma. Yeah, it was a festival in Oklahoma we were playing. and they were headlining the Saturday night or Sunday night or something. I can't remember what night it was.
Nice.
Mike Wilson said, "What's your favorite year of comic art? Favorite year
Ooh.
down to the year? Oh man, that's hard. My favorite decade, my favorite era is the '90s, hands down. Favorite year though, fuck man, I'd have to say like what 92, and I say 92 because that's the excitement of Image. You had all the Image books, most of the Image books dropping with their number ones. I think Pitt came out in 92, if not early 93.
Yeah.
So maybe we could break it up. Let's say summer of 92 to summer of 93, maybe, and that could cover most of the Image titles coming out, along with the stuff they were doing at Marvel at the time as well. I would say, yeah, let's do that. Summer 92 to summer 93 would be my favorite year if I had to pinpoint it down to art.
Hey.
Untouchables was the last good album. I don't even see. I stopped listening after Follow the Leader.
Yeah.
To be honest with you.
Hey, are you
Astros,
disappointed? I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I already read that. Go ahead. Nope.
Are you with you Unity, right? The Valiant Image crossover. Were you cool that like the Image stuff was cooler and like the Valiant stuff was boringer? You're like,
you mean Deathmate?
Whatever. Deathmate, yes, Deathmate.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Like
no, I collected the other Deathmates because it was part of the story, and I just wanted to have it in the collection. But I thought the Valiant side just was dog shit. Yeah. No offense to anybody. The only, and I can't remember, the only one that was good was when Joe Quesada drew the last story arc.
That was great.
The very last story arc. That was the only good art that Valiant put forward, and that was the only thing I could stand. Otherwise, it was straight up the Image guys drawing the books. That was the only ones I cared about. Was that black, red? Black and red were my favorites.
Oh yeah.
Hail, Elliot. Good to see you.
Hail, brother.
Oh, we got Kayla joining us. Hail, Joe. Hail, Sean. And hail the chat. Hail to you, darling. Good to see you. We are going to be having Kayla on here, I think, in a week or so, talking awesome comic book art. It'll be fun to have her on. She's got great insight into comic books. Very, very good comic book mind. It's going to be fun to have her on, looking at awesome art and talking awesome stories. We have... Hold on a second. Is it Itchy? I was going to go with that, but I'm not sure. We'll go with Itchy 5. He said, what is up? Total excellence. What is up to you? Hail.
I'm not one to brag, but you know.
He said, oh, Ghost Rider looks so sick. Nicolas Cage would be proud. I actually liked the Nicolas Cage movies. I don't know why. I'm a fan of Nicolas Cage, so that's probably why. But
probably for Eva Mendes.
The only Valiant I bought were the licensed Nintendo ones. Ooh,
they have some good stuff. They have some good stuff. And I
was random task in the house. Ow. Hail random task. Kayla says, hell yes, can't wait. We can't wait too. That's gonna be really, really fun. Got marked on my calendar. By the way, I'm gonna be on Kayla's channel on Thursday at 9 p.m. I'm gonna do an interview with her over there. Nice. Really looking forward to that as well. So if you know what, Kayla, I'm going to mod you real quick. Drop your links to your channel. Damn it. I'm moving too fast. Stop moving on me, chat.
Stop being so awesome.
Yeah. Kayla, you're a mod now. Drop a link to your channel so everybody can sub. Got Victor Rodriguez in the house. He says, hail, Joe. Hail to you, Victor. Yeah. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Stiplin Vaughn says, I was more of a Valiant guy because the art was uniform per book. Much like Marvel all had a uniform look under Jim Shooter. Good point. Rain as editor-in-chief. I'll get down with that. I feel on that. I don't know how I didn't sub to your channel, but I am now. Well, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I really do. So continuing with this awesome, looking at Greg Capullo's stuff he's been posting lately. Fuck. Too many windows open. Where the hell is this picture? There it is. I pulled this up because I thought this was really cool. He said this was one of the first works he had published at Marvel. This is a Quasar page with Ghost Rider in it. And it's cool. I love looking at artists' early stuff, right? When you're just breaking into the industry. But this is fantastic.
This doesn't look Ramita Jr. at all.
Who was it that said it was JR? Who said that?
No. Well, Mike had said his Quasar stuff was very.
Oh, it was Mike.
Junior, which correct. Yeah, same boat, same page. But this, He's drawing a skull and the textures and noodles. You know,
Nah, I
could be
love
the
that.
inker on
That's
it, but that's
great.
fucking awesome.
Oh, that could be. I wonder who inked this. Does it say? No, it doesn't say. No. Does it say anywhere around here? Oh, what does it say? Bleed for. Oh, I can't read that.
Color notes.
Yeah, it probably is. So it doesn't say who the inker is. But I really love this work, and I've never seen this before. To be honest with you, I didn't follow Greg when he first broke into the industry. I found him on X-Force, and then followed him on to Spawn. So anything he did before X-Force, I didn't really see. So this was actually a really treat to see, to have him post this up. So, I mean, I encourage him. I hope he keeps on throwing up some really cool art like this, because I love it. I love it. I love seeing stuff I haven't seen before.
And this is just toys.
This is great.
Some of the McFarlane Toys prototype designs. That shit's always cool.
Oh,
because he was on. He was essentially on staff, like for Todd. He's like, oh, I need this. I would need this. I would need this. But he was not creating comic books for however long that was.
Valiant maintained a monthly schedule. Yeah, they did. But, I'll tell you, I'll take great art over a monthly schedule any day. And that's just me. I don't mind waiting for great art. I was not a fan of what Valiant put out. I thought they had amateur looking colors. The art to me wasn't the greatest when you compared it to like Marvel, DC, and Image. And I know there's a lot of Valiant fans out there, and I definitely am not telling you guys not to like Valiant. It's just I could never get into Valiant as a kid. I don't know. I mean, and that's the reason why. It's just it wasn't my thing. Random Task said I had too much time on my hands this weekend and ended up ordering the 3 epic collection covering Liefeld's New Mutants X-Force run. This channel is a bad influence. Yes, that's what I like to see.
Here.
Hail El Padrino.
Yo,
Rose gay. There you go, everybody. There is Kayla's YouTube. Everybody, please go and sub to that right now. I'm going to be on there Thursday at 9 p.m. talking comic books, talking Reaper Destroyer, having a great conversation. I'm really looking forward to it. So please go and sub to that now and hit that bell for notifications. Share it on social media and come hang out with us 9 o'clock on Thursday. We have Itchy5 says Greg Capullo is swap penciler. No, swap. Do you mean just like he can do a lot of different styles? Because I would agree with you on that for sure.
Or are we making up new type of slang, which I'm all about as well?
Yeah, you're gonna have to teach me that if that's something brand new. If that's something the kids are saying now.
Is that fire?
Is that well, let me know. Death Curse is your familiar with Spencer Desmond from Alternate Comics. I work with him. My segment is Kayla Cuts Deep, and the dudes do their own thing. Sweet. Everybody check that out, please. It'd be fun. We got Nubanatis. Told me how to pronounce this last time we were on.
Nubanitas.
All right, I'm sorry. I fucked that up again. Sorry, but hail to you.
How you doing?
How is everyone doing tonight? We're doing good. Looking at this is a semi kind of appreciating comic book art stream. Although my camera is still kind of messed up, so I just wanted to bring up some art that I've been seeing lately that I've really, really been digging on. Let me go back up here. Chat jumped. Where was I at? We have Hockey in the House. He says just popped in to say good day. Good day, mate. I just had a fun stream over on his channel where he kind of kicked my ass in the art challenge. Even though technically I guess I won the votes, I would say that Hockey definitely beat me in the subject matter. So everyone go sub to his channel. Check that out. It was a very, very fun time. Thank you for having me on. We have 24 Eyes. Hail, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for being here. I saw Amanda jump in here. Where did you go? There we go. Amanda B says Durst is a hater. Why, for not liking Valiant? Is that otherwise? I don't think I'm a hater. I'm a lover. Passionate.
Well, maybe because you're Jodeci knowledge.
Yeah, fuck Jodeci. Sean Chen was their best artist.
For a time.
I'm trying to think of the
Quesada when he was good.
I mean, yeah, I would say Quesada was the best artist in the Valiant had at the time, but again, I didn't pay much attention to Valiant, so a lot of good artists might have gone through, and I just didn't know. It's kind of my bias at the time. If you weren't Image, Marvel, or DC, I really wasn't paying too much attention. Oh yeah. Valiant had Bart Sears, and I think Barry Windsor Smith
Yeah.
was there. I remember, that's right. But I'll tell you, I don't like the stuff that BWS did as much with Valiant as he did like with Marvel. But it's a taste thing, it's a taste thing. I'm somewhat of an art snob, I guess, maybe. 20 plus years for Todd, but he's slowly getting back into drawing a few pages of Spawn. Yeah, I like
I'll
seeing
take it.
Todd put his pencils down in ink every once in a while. It's good. I'll definitely take it. Oh, we got the sex bots back. Everybody.
Nice. Hey, slide up in my
If
DMs.
you're feeling dangerous, the cheapest one-time 18 plus dates. Oh wow.
All right, they're legal.
Yeah, cheapest, I guess.
writing.
I mean, might as well check it out. Fuck. About time crazy. Yeah. And if I do have any mods in there, please knock those fuckers out. Crazy Mad says, Amanda, don't get snippy. You miss questions of the week. Oh, wow. Just laying down the law of that. Jeez. Oh man, you're all over the place. Bro, cheapest Tinder just for sex. Oh, jeez.
All right.
Thanks,
bro.
I mean, someone's desperate. That's all I'm saying. Ryan Wynn did stuff at Valiant as well. I did not know that, actually. I did not know that. Thank you for whoever knocked those bots out.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, let's go on to the next one. I thought was really, really cool. We've got let me go to this one. This one was cool. If I did a stream on the art of Greg Capullo. I brought this book. It had a lot of his paintings in it. This was not in it, but he's a fantastic painter as well. Let me find this. There we go.
It's a little digital.
Yeah, digital painting, but dude is just a very, very talented artist. Just in general, very talented artist. And this is creepy as fuck. I don't know what character this is.
Crow?
Looks like 97. Does that say 97 down there?
Look at the face.
I can't tell. Yeah, maybe the crow. Okay. Yeah. All right. I can kind of see. I can kind of see it there.
See, he's shot in the chest, like Eric Weathers, or not Eric Weathers.
Eric Weathers.
My bad.
Damn.
I was just looking at Palbert Road. I apologize. No, Eric Draven, I think is the character's name.
Draven? I don't think this is digital, man. This is
texture, dude.
You really?
I guess. Do it. Yeah.
I was saying that looks like it's actually on a canvas, but it could be.
Tricks and layers and.
But if you're gonna do digital painting, why would you put that texture to make it look like it's on a canvas? That looks
to make
like
it look like it's a digital painting. Yeah.
I mean, that's a good point. That could be. I'll cater to you on that one. I don't know, but yeah, it's pretty badass.
When I colored that children's book with Mark, I put a piece of paper layer and I lightly dimmed it and I adjusted the tones a bit so it had a little bit of a texture paper to it.
Everybody wants me, B-Rose. Everybody wants me. So I expect the bots to want me as well. And that's cool. It's a flattering thing. It's flattering to have that much attention. Similar Vaughn says, I concur with Mike, Sean Chen, Rags Morales, Jim Califona? I don't know.
Who I Ghost Anchor over Peter Palomini. Yes. So.
Oh, nice.
My connection.
A lot of artists got their start with Valiant just as a lot got their start with Image. Nice. Hyper Potato says, Bob Layton's Valiant work made me a fan. Very cool to hear.
Great.
I'm actually, it's nice to see all these Valiant fans because I never really liked Valiant very much growing up. So it's nice to see that they actually struck a chord with a lot of the comic book readers out there. Amanda's giving up that easily. Come on now.
Know when to fold.
Jaro says, I'll say it. Valiant had old man art. Looks prehistoric next to the Image stuff to my kid eyes. Yeah, that's probably what it was. Like, Image was just more exciting, very dynamic, exaggerated proportions. You had like the manga feel kind of coming in with the Western feel and just adding that very excitement into their books. Again, art is subjective. We all have different things that we love and things that we don't like. It's just whatever clicks with your eyes, whatever gives you that pleasure through the vision, through your eye holes. Is what you go with.
Stuff was great because Bart did work on it a couple
looks like my uncle.
That's a Tito.
Can we shoot Eric Weathers? See, you started, Sean.
Yeah, I know.
Very versatile. Yeah, yeah. Capullo, great artist, can do a lot of different styles, has done a lot of different styles over his career. Um, my style of his, my favorite style of his is probably still Spawn the
Mm-hmm.
Creech,
Mm-hmm.
but I mean, he switched it up when he went and did Batman, and he switched it up since then. I'm hoping he kind of returns to a little bit more of that 90s style once he does his next Creech, and doesn't keep it too clean. Like I liked his dirty, kind of Spawn style, a lot of line work, it's very textured, all that kind of stuff. I like that. Yeah, I thought this looked like canvas too, but Sean's convinced that it's digital texturing. So I think that's the crow. Yeah, I think you're right. We have Phil in the house. He says, "Hail the chat, hail the Phil. Everybody go check out CG Vacation. Funding now. I think it's already funded. Kicking ass. It's got some amazing talents on that book. A wraparound cover by Dale Keown himself. Book is going to be fire. I have not backed it yet, but I'm going to because I want to get the highest tier. So I have to wait until I get paid. I do think it looks like an oil painting. Yeah, for sure. Phil, are you a mod in here? I'm going to mod you so you can drop links. Drop a link to your CG Vacation.
Yeah, I firmly believe this is digital.
Drop it in here, Phil. All right, we'll agree to disagree. Until I can find confirmation. I think it's traditional.
All right.
Sean thinks it's digital. We'll go somewhere. We'll go somewhere in the middle there. It could be both. Who knows? Pleasure through your eye holes. Zam, I need to try that. Yes.
Nice.
I'm telling you, try everything at least once or twice.
Dinosaur
Hunter on Son of Stone. It's Son of Stone for me. My first book as a kid. The blur effect on the image looks bad with the canvas texture applied to the rest of the image. So Random Task seems to be agreeing with Sean that it could be digital.
I know.
So close to 15K free Dale card for week 1 backers. Oh man, I need to back within the first week. I need to get that card. Creech is a must read. I agree.
Yeah, you don't even gotta read it. Just look at the art.
Yeah, if anybody wants to check out all the art to Creech, we did an Appreciating Comic Book Art live series, last month or something. You can go back in the archives and look, and we looked at every single page of both runs, all 6 issues of Creech. Getting ready because the Creech number 3 is coming out maybe this year, but most definitely next year.
Yeah.
Is this Death from Vertigo? It might be too. I mean, we think it's the Crow, but
look, let's get off the train. We all know I'm the smartest person ever. Damn, wrong layer.
Oh, nice.
It's
Astro Zombie says Capullo is doing. We have demons right now, and in the back of the book they have all of the black and white pages for that issue. That is really cool concept. I love that. Yeah, everybody go sub to Dale Keown's channel too, the 44 Numbskull. Try to get him up there monetized. We are trying to convince him to stream on his channel. Maybe he'll do a Ballers there, but probably got to get him to at least monetization first. And then somebody would probably have to run that chat because I don't know if he's savvy enough to run it himself or not. I don't know. Maybe.
That's the joy in finding out.
That is not the Crow, says Crazy Man. That's a good debate. It's a good debate. It's either, I thought it was Sam. It could be. I don't know. I don't know what it is, but
wrong.
If I knew how to do a poll, we do a poll and we see what you guys thought it was.
Wrong.
All right, let's get here to one of my favorites that he posted. This is an awesome pencil version of the Spawn Batman. They were, I believe, this was for the sequel that they were going to do because they were supposed to do a Spawn Batman 2 that I think Capullo was going to draw, and I think that this was the promo piece that they had for it. I think the finished piece of this has the clown and Spawn, or the clown and Joker on each side in the background, their faces, if I remember correctly.
Something similar.
Yeah, but this is the pencils for it, and he posted this the other.
Art colorist Dan Kemp.
It might have been. Look up the original, and then throw up the screen share.
Okay.
While we're doing this, but yeah, I love this though because I love pencil versions. It's very raw, very loose. Greg's style is a very loose style. It really benefits from being inked, whether it's him inking it or McFarlane or Mickey or Galapian. But this was, I absolutely love this when he posted this the other day. Because again, as much as I like Todd, Capullo is my favorite Spawn artist. He was on the character for the longest, and he just made it his own. The way he does the cape is brilliantly awesome. I love all these just different shapes that just poke out of the shadow. It gives your eyes something very exciting to look at. It's very like raggedy, very dirty, very energetic. I mean, the energy in this cape right now, in just this sketch, not even a finished drawing, is insane. Look at that. The movement you get out of looking at this cape
All right,
is
this
so cool.
motherfucker.
I mean, compare it to Batman's cape, which looks cool. You know, got the folds in there and everything going on. But then you look at Spawn's cape, and this is what made Spawn an awesome character, because you could just silhouette this character, whether it was Capullo, whether it was McFarlane, didn't matter. You could silhouette this character, and you have the cape telling the story and creating the energy, and then you just have these awesome, just shadowy kind of Dracula kind of feel, just disappearing into the cape. And obviously the chains add a lot of energy as you whip them around and stuff. Such a fun character to draw. Definitely an influence over Reaper Destroyer as far as wanting to make a character fun for people to draw, or fun for me to draw, obviously. Yeah, here we go. Okay, so maybe it wasn't the one I was thinking of with the
I found
clown
that
and
too.
Joker.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to make
But
this
this, yeah, there you go. Yeah,
Hills.
zoom in on that. I'll grab some of these chats here. Okay, where we at? I think the sex bots are Sean's side hustle to help my brother out. Yeah, it's probably true.
Yeah,
Bordeaux says dope. I do believe it's dope. It's absolutely great. Yeah, this is badass. Harry B says nice. Elliot says badass. Astro Zombie said I love Spawn in the shadows. Yeah, me too. Like again, Greg Capullo, Spawn, the '90s, late '90s, mid '90s. Spawn was some of my favorite. Just hands down art. Capullo just killed it on those books. I mean, I get excited just talking about it because there's so much I love about those books. So much energy and experimenting going on within the art style that he would do. Yeah, gorgeous, gorgeous. Spawn Batman 2 Capullo would have been even more perfect. Now, yeah, I don't know if we'll ever see it, but it'd be cool if they decided to do it. It'd make some money, that's for sure. We have Gidra 76. He says, "Amazing, hail and welcome to the show." I see a couple names in here I haven't seen before, guys. If you haven't yet, please sub to the channel, hit the like button, share it on social media. I am going to be starting a member portion of this channel coming up here soon. I don't know if anybody's interested in that, but it's definitely something I'm going to put out there, and we'll figure it out. It's not going to be anything crazy, but definitely going to get that going. Did you say Spawn Joker? I might have said Spawn Joker. Sorry. Because I think the villains were going to be the Clown and the Joker in the Spawn Batman 2 crossover. If I remember.
Yeah.
Galapian. Yes, Galapian. Yes. Although I'll say this, hands down, my favorite combo of inkers with Capullo is Danny Mickey. Oh, yeah. I love the energy that Todd would give Greg, but Danny Mickey and Capullo just jammed, man. They jammed that first Creech run. The first 3 issues of Creech, the book 1, because book 2 he inked himself, but book 1's my favorite. Some of my favorite Capullo work, and that's all him and Mickey just throwing shit at the wall, see what stuck, and it just created some beautiful black and white, and then put the colors on top of that. It's just a gorgeous looking book, miniseries.
I love it.
Kayla said Greg Capullo's pencils are always top tier. Yeah, he's fantastic. Capullo's one of those guys in the 90s that I had a love-hate relationship with, because his style was so much different than, let's say, Lee and Silvestri and guys like that, because they were a little bit more of the, I don't know what you would call it. Not a cleaner style, because they could do dirty, like textured stuff, but Greg did a lot of caricatures, right? He drew a lot of weird faces and just like cartoony stuff, but it worked within his very gritty style. Mm-hmm. So when you compare that to like the faces that Jim Lee or Silvestri would draw, it was really no contest, because those guys were drawing these very attractive looking characters, and he was drawing these more kind of caricatures, bigger noses, bigger cheeks, like all that kind of stuff.
More Drucker style.
Yeah, so it took me a second as a kid. Like I loved the stuff they did, but then there's some things that I just didn't appreciate at the time in my youth.
Mm-hmm.
But the older I got, the more I really, really got into Capullo, just in general, everything he could do. And he's up there with some of my favorite artists. It goes Silvestri, Keown, 1 and 1A, and then I've got probably depending on what day I feel, I could name you the rest of the top 5 or the rest of the top 10, and it might change. Obviously I got Life L. Lee, Capullo, Platt, Finch, Booth. Like there's so many names I could go that there's just too many. There's too many to really pick out. Batman would totally take Spawn. What? Crazy mad. Batman would totally take Spawn. Am I reading that correctly? Is my dyslexia
Like
kicking in?
date?
Yeah, or in a back room, like a roofied kind of thing.
Glory
Yeah.
hole
Yeah,
situation?
glory hole that. I don't know, man. Like I disagree, man. I
Elaborate?
disagree. All right. I love Batman, don't get me wrong, but he gets too much credit for the stuff that he can do and the characters that he could
Down
take
to the
down.
1%.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Superman would crush him like a bug.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Spawn would crush him like a bug. All right.
His chains.
Wonder Woman would crush him like a bug. I can keep going and going. Love me some Batman, but just saying. Ow. His proportions were always dynamic and exciting. I just nailed my fucking knee on the desk here.
Nice.
We got Edwin in the house.
Hail
Indie Wrestling Aces. Hail peeps, good to see you. Everybody go check out the Ace Volume 2, which is live now. Kicking ass on Indiegogo. Yeah. Got Nicholas Gear in the house. What's going on?
Nicholas.
Everybody go check out Relentless Tin Soldier, which is kicking ass. And we've got some great creators. Thank you for jumping in the chat and spending time with us, guys. Everybody, if I have mods in the chat, please drop the links to these creators that are jumping in so we can see their campaigns. And if you want to, go check them out. Please back them. Spend some money on them. They're well worth it. Mike McMahon says, go get his unwrapped Batman books. Deep dive into his pencils are great. Yeah, I've got Court of Owls and what's the Joker one he did?
Death in the Family.
Death of the Family. Death of the Family. I got both, and they're great. Yeah,
it was sad.
If I can ever get my camera working again, we're gonna look at more. I've got a shit ton of stuff we're gonna look at. But I gotta get this camera working.
Look at all the stuff you got.
Look at me. Thank you, Kayla. Victor says I would have Joker and Clown team up, and also Killer Croc and Clayface team up with Overkill and Cygor team up versus Spawn and Batman. That'd be cool.
That would be awesome.
That'd be sick.
I'd rather see Clayface and Killer Croc versus Cygor and Overkill than the other one.
Bordeaux says how? What is that related to?
Never mind.
I'm not sure. You have to clarify that with me. I'd love to see Capullo work with Kelly Jones on a Batman Spawn book. I'd like it drawn from different perspectives. That'd be cool. I like Kelly Jones. Batman never loses. I know, but he needs to. Except for Bane. Bane kicked his ass. Kelly Jones is doing a Batman, Greg Capullo. Oh, yeah, I got you. Where they would trade off and on the actual pages. That'd be cool. And Greg was crazy with his camera choices. His storytelling was top notch. Still is. He's probably the best sequential storyteller, in my opinion. Specifically for where he puts camera angles, the type of shot he chooses to do in a panel. He's one of those guys that could take the camera and put it in the most weird spot you would think, right? I remember some of the stuff in Court of Owls was great, where you're kind of like looking out of the shadows. The actual focus of the panel is just way out, where you would think you're going to make the focus of the panel something big, that you can see. And he's like, I'm going to take this crazy angle. He's very artistic. I think he would be a really good director. Like that's what the kind of stuff reminds me of, like the kind of direction that would just be awesome angles, just dynamic shots. Yeah, for sure. He's probably one of the best. One of the best. Tin Soldier would crush him like a bug. Yeah, I love me some Batman, but the dude is just a man. It's just a man. That's all I gotta say. All I can imagine is how the costume would flow on a split page with the characters facing each other. Oh, yeah. It'd be sick. That's what you get for doubting Batman. What did I get for doubting Batman? We have Dean in the house. He says,
Yeah.
good day. Hail to you, brother. Luke, holla if you hear me.
Hey.
Good to see you. Everybody go check out his channel. Doing some fun stuff over there with art and looking at comic book art as well. Stiplin Vaughn says, Nolan Batman vs. Spawn. Bruce is using chain links to pick his teeth. King Batman, bend over, baby, give it to me. Yeah, pretty much. We got Snuggie Jr. in the house. He said, check out Cerebrum Volume 1. Yes, I agree. Everybody go check out that now. Back that. Got a really cool cover by me and an awesome print by this man down here. Right there, Mr. Sean Aaron. Man, you guys are talking. Let me see if I can catch up.
Chatty Cathy's.
The Embrace Reaper Destroyer for a crossover. I'm down to crossover Reaper Destroyer with anybody who wants to crossover. As long as we can make it work, I think it'd be cool. Victor says, I love Greg's extreme close-up shots, like people's mouths, nose, and fingers. Yeah, thank you. Great points. You know, the close-ups, the far-away shots, the focus where you could have what I'm thinking of, you could have like a rat, like be in an alleyway, right? And you have a rat in the scene that has nothing to do with the scene. You got the two characters out here talking, or whatever they're doing, but you decided to pull the camera into a place and put it like right under the rat. So you got this like giant face of the rat, and he's like eating some garbage right here in the foreground, and in the background you have your actual scene of the characters and the dialogue. You know, that kind of stuff to me is just fantastic. It takes some balls to do that. It really does. I don't think anybody can just do that willy-nilly. Make it happen, Dean. The Ghost suit versus Reaper suit, very interesting. I think it would be cool. I want to see a crossover of Reaper Destroyer and Spawn. Me too. Don't threaten me with a good time. Joe is gone from Marvel. Yeah, I heard that. Yeah, so the big news is Joe Quesada stepped down from Marvel. I don't think anyone's really going to miss. I didn't really know he was doing anything for Marvel anymore, to tell you the truth. I've been so checked out of Marvel for a long time. I really haven't followed Quesada since fucking, I think Ash was the last good thing I saw they did that I liked. U.S. Assassins versus Reaper Destroyer. Bring it on. Let's go. Let's go. Greg also draws women in a manner where he conveys strength and power with beauty. You know, there was a time where I didn't used to like the way Greg drew female characters.
Oh, they look retarded.
Yeah, but they changed. But it changed over time, and he became really good at doing it. Now he does it very well. But there was a time where it's just like, you know,
they look like they're from. No, I can't say that state, but you know, like they're inbred.
Mike said we need a CG United book. That'd be cool. Image or imagine a CG Avengers. I'm telling you, certain stuff would be awesome. All right, so that was let's see. We'll get to the next one I wanted to bring up here. Where is it? What is this? There's so many windows open. Nope, that wasn't it. Okay, so now we're going to get to the one I'm actually really excited about. This is a very loose sketch, but you've probably seen it. This is the Return to the Creech, which most of us are probably very, very excited to see.
Mm-hmm.
This is a character I've loved. It's one of those characters up there with Pitt that in the 90s that I really, really dug. Where is this window? Oh, there we go. And so this is something he's been sharing some Creech stuff, and I really, Greg, do this right. Do it right, please. For the love of God, do this right. He said in a post I read a little while ago that he's going to try to return to the form, art-wise, style-wise, that he had when he was doing Creech in the first place. So I hope he does. Because the style he's drawing in now is great. I love it. But if you want to return to that very kind of liney, textured work that he did with Creech and Spawn in the 90s, please do that. For the love of God, Greg, please do that. This is beautiful. I could just imagine what this is going to look like when it's finished. When it's actually detailed out and inked.
Mm.
Are you a fan of Galapion's inks over, Greg?
I dig them because it's the closest thing to a Mickey that we're going to get. And there's little artsy fartsies to his stuff, which I do enjoy. But like when you get Mickey, it's peanut butter and fluff with Capullo. You know,
that's what I'm saying.
There's an unspoken bond between the relationship as storytellers and illustrators.
Yeah,
and the craftsmanship just lets loose. Glabian's the shit. Like he does a really great job. But for me, Mickey every day, all day.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Like I like Glapian, does a great job, but there's just something about Mickey, what Mickey brings. Like what a good inker can bring to an artist to improve.
Mickey, you're so fine. You're so
Mickey.
fine. You ink our lot. Hey, Mickey. Hey, Mickey.
There's just something really good that a good inker can bring to a good penciler and bring out the best in them, and that's what Mickey did for Greg. But I'm pretty sure it's gonna be Glapian inking this unless Greg inks himself. But regardless, I'm still excited. I'm gonna buy it once it hits the shelves. I'm not gonna miss a single issue. I think it's gonna be 3 issues, like all the rest of the miniseries have been. Kayla said, "Look at how loose it effortlessly flows and just looks badass." Yeah,
shit, man.
Energy in that in his I don't know what those things are called, like the tentacle hair tendrils stuff that he has. But again, characters like this, when you're doing character design, if you want to put energy into a book with character, just the design of their costumes, you put stuff like this in their costumes that you can whip around, you can move around, you can do a lot of stuff like that to direct the reader's eye through the panel. You can do it just to create energy. This is a very energetic, the pose is great. The pose is it's a powerful pose, especially once you finish it out and get the blacks in there and just make everything pop. But the tendrils, or whatever you want to call it, his hair or whatever it is that's in the back of his head, that's just adding so much energy, just whipping around, just frenzied. I love it. Again, stuff that you can do like that with Spawn with his cape and his chains. You can do that with Reaper Destroyer with his cape. Yeah, it's beautiful. Chuck Lee, welcome. Hail. He says, "I've heard that Greg Capullo is making a how to draw comics art book. Can you confirm that? Maybe that's what he's doing. Maybe
he is.
Okay, I keep saying
that's
exactly
what he's doing. I don't know.
I keep saying no. You're right. I keep saying it's a sketchbook that he's doing this for. No, he is doing an art book, and that's why he's going through all this old art and posting stuff up, because he's getting ready to find pieces for this art book. Yes, so I can confirm that he has said that he's doing that, and you better believe I'll be buying it. We'll be buying it. Greg's pencils now have a gesture feel, allowing the inker to really shine through. Yeah, he nowadays, especially Greg's very good at hitting deadlines. He's a monthly artist. He's very good at doing that. So, working with a good inker that can bring his loose lines together, he's much more. What's the word I'm looking for?
Adaptable.
Yeah, that could be. I can't. But anyway, he works well with Glapping right now because they can flow easy. He's still very detailed, but it's not a lot of that gritty texture stuff you saw back in the day. But it's more inducive for monthly art right now. So, but yeah, I agree with Victor. Mike said, "I like a Mickey, but Todd is my favorite Greg inker. Mickey sometimes overpowered Greg's pencils. Still top 2. Yeah, and I would say sometimes that Todd overpowered everybody he inks. But sometimes, as long as you keep the structure there, I don't mind if an inker overpowers a little bit in certain areas, as long as it looks good,
Yeah.
So if he was getting overpowered, which I would agree he probably was, at times, it probably came out still the best it could be. But yeah, I love Todd's inks over Greg. Kayla said, "I remember Greg Capullo had drawing tutorials and Wizard. Yeah, those books were awesome. I've got every single one I think I've got in a box over there in my closet. I got to pull those out one of these days."
Yeah, I remember doing the arm one and doing it to the T.
Yeah.
And that was so much fun because you got to figure out doing the basic form. Then you moved on to more structure and then some veins. And then it was just stupid detail. And I felt so accomplished mimicking that, but drawing it because we're copying it.
Oh, yeah. When Greg wants to, he can pour in that detail and it looks fantastic. Elliot said, "I saw a dope-ass clay face that Capullo drew. I didn't know he inked also." Yeah, he's actually a really, really good inker. He inks himself fantastically. I think he inks it with a nib. I don't think he uses a pen. I think it's all nibs and stuff. I still have my Creech action figure. So does Sean.
Yeah,
Oh, he's got
there.
words.
Want me to grab it? I'll grab it.
Yeah, grab it. Bring it up. It's always good to see. Victor said a lot of manga artists pencil that way in a loose gesture style, allowing for the inker to do the detailed work. Yeah, it's good for a workflow, with that kind of stuff. Very dynamic. I believe Greg said he chose not to work on comics digitally. Yeah, I appreciate that about him. Hail D-Wag, good to see you.
D-Wag! Pretty precious.
Yeah, that's awesome. That is awesome. Yeah. I don't know what kind of glove you're wearing there.
Oh, this was a costume. I was Green Lantern back in 2012, and I lost my tablet, whatever. But I found this going through shit, and it works great. So I can't find my Huion. It's probably on the couch.
Nice.
But, yeah.
Chuck Lee said Greg Capullo vaguely mentioned he's doing a drawing book on his Instagram. Yeah, so I think that's what it is. I kept saying it's a sketchbook. He's doing a how-to book that we're looking forward to. All right, so let's bring up some other cool shit that I've been seeing an artist post lately, and that is my boy Mr. Marc Silvestri, who was just recently out at can't remember what convention that was. MegaCon, thank you. But has posted some very awesome sketches. And Silvestri is the best artist of a generation, one of the best artists, in my opinion, ever. And these con sketches, I love it. I love the line work. Not a lot of heavy blacks in here. It just really leans into a lot of the textured cross-hatching to bring his stuff out. Love the stuff in the 90s. Love the stuff in the 2000s. I really dig the kind of sketchy style he has right now. Really hope he finishes that Batman book at some point, or just does something. Just do something. Yeah, just do something. Give me a monthly run of 3 issues. That's all I ask. Do a run of something. Mini series. Yeah, this format would be great. Whatever he chooses to do would be fine. I just want to see some. I want to see some new. Yeah, that is exactly what it's called. The Stranger.
With these characters, there's no.
I have my Creech figure in storage and my Alien Spawn too. Oh, nice.
Nice.
I believe Greg said he learned how to draw anatomy from Stephen Rogers' Peck book, The Atlas of Human Anatomy, or something like that. He's definitely a student of art, that's for sure. I've listened to some interviews he's had. He's a guy that knows quite a bit about stuff.
Smart fellow.
A smart fellow, for sure. So yeah, I just wanted to pull some of this up because it's awesome. To me, every time I see anything that Silvestri does is new. I don't care if it's a head sketch or a con sketch. I just have to absolutely crush over it for a little bit. It's the reasons why I back all its Top Cow Kickstarters, because you're going to get a new Silvestri cover, and I'm a sucker for that. Like I'm the target audience for them getting money out of people, because I'm just like, oh, Silvestri's got a new cover. Boom, here you go. Take my money. Take it all. Ooh, Ja Rose says, just give me a Silvestri Rip Claw one shot. That's all I want. That would be awesome. That would be awesome. I thought it was a glove so you wouldn't smudge ink, Sean. Oh, that's what he likes to try. Yeah.
Shut up.
he can use it for a lot of different things, apparently. But Sean's a digital artist, Yeah,
I do it up.
Yeah. Nothing wrong with it.
For Type 1 right now. Sign up for that mailing list. Plug it.
Yeah, by the way, thank you for bringing that up. Hashtag don't forget about Sean.
No, hashtag don't forget about me. Because then it seems selfish. Yeah, then it seems selfish when it's about
hashtag
me.
Don't forget about me. If you haven't already, please go to Indiegogo, sign up for Type 1. I don't know if I have it in the descriptions below or not, because this is my channel.
Son of a
I know. God, I suck. But if I have some mods in the chat, please grab a hold of that. Throw it in the chat. Please sign up. We'd like to get as many signups for this as possible before Sean launches here in a couple months. But it's going to be a very fun campaign.
I'm excited.
Very 90s. If you love 90s, if you love the stuff I'm doing on Reaper Destroyer, you're going to love the stuff Sean's doing on Type 1 with his character Strees. And this is, again, man, you got to get that cover. You need to put that cover up here. Get that colored cover. Throw it up on here.
I know Dan
update
has
some of this
that.
stuff.
Dan has those, the double page spread and another page.
Yeah.
So when I get that back, I'll definitely. But which one do you think I should switch it out with?
I'd switch it out with. I'd switch it out with this one,
With the
but I'd
kicking
make
one? Yeah.
it a bigger, one of the bigger ones. But I'd switch
Oh,
it
I
out with
got
this
you.
image. You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah,
saying?
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it works.
Put that up there. But yeah, everybody go sign up for that. It's gonna be a very fun book. I can't wait for that to drop. Silvestri is a legend. His X-Men in Darkness, don't get me started. He's consistently amazing. I agree.
Oh, also, Joe's doing a
Sexbot's back.
variant.
Oh yeah, I'm drawing a variant cover for Type 1 as well. So
buy that.
That'll be fun. Gonna be exciting. Any of you people forget about Sean and you'll have to answer to me, says Crazy Man.
Dude.
Sexbots are back and they are just all about it tonight. Somebody delete those fuckers. I just need a drawing digital and I'm thinking about I just did a drawing digitally and I'm thinking about doing more work digital. Very surprised with the process. Hey, I got nothing against digital art.
It's convenient.
I prefer traditional.
Yeah.
But there are advantages to digital art with the tools that you can get. So whatever anybody chooses to do, just do it the best of your ability and make sure you're having fun. That's all I gotta say.
Like I still love doing my stuff traditionally, my gestures and my layouts, just for funsies.
Random Task said, can somebody get Sean some art to hang on his wall? That bookcase looks so sad by itself. I'm saying, yeah, I keep telling him he needs to decorate the back of his wall a little bit. Get some lights. We're working on it. We're working on Sean.
On me. We're
working on Sean.
We'll make a video. How to improve a CGer. Let's start that. How to improve a CGer.
Improve? Oh, there you go. Yeah. We'll start with you.
I like it. Yeah. That'll be fun.
Random Task said, I'm looking forward to the Wolverine 3 Omnibus in the fall from the Silvestri run. I didn't even know about that. What? Let's do it.
Yeah.
Is that going to be like a treasury edition with the black and white? Or is that just going to be the books itself? It would be awesome if it was a treasury edition like the Jim Lee X-Men. Oh, man, I'd be all over that, dude. I'd be all over that. Victor Rodriguez says, I would love to see Silvestri do a Tarzan book or a Flash Gordon book just for the hell of it. I think they would be two properties that he could make stand out just like he did with the Star Trek miniseries. Yeah. I would not be excited about it, but I would buy it because it's Silvestri. But those characters don't really do it for me.
Well, think
but
about
that would be cool.
Silvestri can wait. Did they say Buck Rogers or who was it?
No, Flash Gordon.
All right, so we could get a Silvestri Top Cowish version of that, and that's up his alley. If we could get him like tech, robots, space. Fucking his shit, his original shit.
Rick's calling both of us out because I haven't put mine up either. He says somebody bought him a poster, but he hasn't hung it up. That's true. That would go perfect right there, like right to the right of you.
I got some amazing Frazetta posters
Rick.
that I've had for 20 years. That I got the frames for them. Well, here's the real thing. I'm not really handy. All right. So I need my sister to visit because she puts everything up. She installs my TV. She's a bunking Bronco.
It's not stuff I would be admitting live.
I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Judge me more. Ooh.
Chuck Lee says, "Give me more Marc Silvestri Star Trek and X-Men or Star Trek X-Men." Studio makeover for Sean. Yes, it's gonna happen. We're gonna do it. Fuck it, we're gonna do it live.
We're gonna do it live.
We're gonna do it live.
What are we doing Friday?
What are we doing Friday?
Oh, we got Mark.
Oh, that's right.
Ollie.
Mark and Ollie 656 comics are coming out. Wait, right? Is that right? Yeah, 656 comics are coming on along with Mark Polton. It's gonna be a fun show. One of the last ones I want to show is this awesome Joker by Silvestri that was done at the MegaCon or whatever con it was he was at.
Wait, Rob can't hang up his posters too. Don't compare me to that.
Oh, that was low blow. Yeah. We got Geek Hazu. Hail, everybody. Reaper's Story reminds me of old school Spawn comics. Well, thank you. Appreciate it. 656 comics, yes. Definitely an influence. It was definitely an influence. That is for sure. Dojo, we got Brian in the house. Hail, brother. Good to see you. Thank you for being here.
I'll be on with Dojo next Wednesday on his channel, 10 p.m., right. I believe.
And what are you doing tomorrow, Sean?
Oh, tomorrow I'll be on Mandy's at 8, and then I think we'll do A&S regardless because I gotta promote myself. I'm all about.
Do you want to do? Okay, I was just gonna skip A&S.
Nah, I need to talk about me. Need more me.
we can still do A&S. I just want to make sure you had enough. I wanted to make sure you had time if Mandy wanted to do, you know.
Yeah. Oh, I don't
however
know.
long, if it was an hour, 2 hour, who knows? I want to make sure you had enough time.
Yeah.
Plus, it's a bigger, bigger channel over there. Take your time, flex your muscle, whip it out, do something.
Put me in the corner with that one, but yeah. I'm really excited. Really excited.
Extreme fanboy makeover, Confiscated edition. Ooh,
I'm all about that.
We do that.
Let's do that. Yeah.
Jay Lee's in the house. Hail, Jay Lee. He says, fact, one of the best X-Men villains showed up under Marc Silvestri's run.
Mr. Sinister?
Was okay. Uncanny? Okay. I'm trying to remember. Yeah, probably is Mr. Sinister. Siamese and the CG Vacation. Ooh, that would be fun. Yes, no comparison. Sean can draw feet. Oh, jeez.
No, not that Rob. The other.
Yeah, he's talking about Rob Arnold, not Liefeld. Yeah, Come on, man.
Never go against my dude.
Yeah, Shill Shack, 10 p.m. Eastern on the 8th over on Brian's channel.
Awesome.
Who's got Brian? I made you a mod. Drop the link to your channel in there so we can make sure we can all get to see that show. Mr. Sinister and the Goblin Queen showed up in the Inferno storyline. Oh, okay. I got you.
So hot.
Mr. Sinister was a badass character. All right, let's see. I think I cruised through all the art I wanted to show tonight. Let's see.
Do you want to go through one quick book real quick of that Michael Turner stuff I got?
Oh, that's what I was going to do. Yeah, go ahead and grab that real quick. Then I'm going to grab this, and then we're going to try to get out of here. Let's say we'll be on for another 20 minutes. I can't leave. Sean already left. I did want to show you guys real quick the Brett Booth stuff that I was talking about. I want to do a proper stream when I get my camera fixed because it's some great shit. What are you smoking? Phil says the Goblin Queen. It's cool. Cool. I only recognize one Rob. Oh, okay. Mr. Sinister and Nestor? The Orphan Maker, always awesome character in the X-Men Inferno. I will say that that's one of the runs I'm really actually not as familiar on, to be honest with you, even though I'm a huge fan of Silvestri. Thank you, Phil. All right, man. I'm gonna make you full screen here. I'm gonna grab the Brett Booth.
Michael Turner. So this is Aspen's Michael Turner sketchbook. Aspen the early years. I picked this up in New York Comic Con 2009, 10, 12. I don't know, very early. But the cool thing about this is we get an in-depth look at his layouts, some of his pencil work, really intricate.
Oh man, that's awesome! Look at that.
Yeah. The gestures, like as scrappy as they are, you can learn a lot from that.
Oh yeah, I love that kind of shit.
Shots. See gestures again. Is this focus? Is this good?
No, it's coming out great. Yep, coming out great.
So you see his poses. You can mimic his shapes and gestures, and then going for the kill.
Jaylee says I have original Brett Booth art, Michael Turner art, along with original Liefeld art. Well, I am jealous of you, sir.
Yeah, let's go to this one. You see his initial gesture sketch to that?
Gorgeous. Look at that.
Yeah. Let me know the change. But yeah, this is phenomenal just to learn and Google and ogle over. This is some cool shit. Oh, here's some different head sketches.
Phoenix Animation in the house. Hail, brother. Good to see you. Yeah, some of his Soulfire / Fathom stuff was just kick ass.
Yes, look at this fucking. Oh yeah, Mike, I got all of them. We'll do them eventually, but just wanted to give you a peek at this. Can I get bigger? Is that good?
Yeah, there you go.
Being stupid. His line weight.
Yeah. See, I loved when Turner put a little bit more detail into his pencils. You know, he pulled off a lot of the detail later on in his career just to pump shit out faster and let Peter Steigerwald really fill in the rest. But I really Yeah, I really love it when he really would get in there and detail the shit out of the stuff, add some shading. Oh man, beautiful work. Miss that shit. Miss it. Nah, it's an awesome dragon.
Yeah.
Look at the detail in that dragon. Can you get that a little bit closer?
Yeah. Is that good?
Yeah. Look at that. Look at the line work in that. Fuck, that's awesome.
And look, it can even show you how to like eyeball a page. Like, see, you do a small gesture like this.
Yep.
Then you can kind of make it a little bit bigger and then import it and do all that to 11 by 17. Oh, this motherfucker.
Man. Yeah, this is when he was absolutely killing it. Like in a stride, just killing it with his work. I loved his early stuff. The Witchblade was great. But when he found his stride here with Fathom and with Soulfire and some of the other stuff he was doing, it's just the design were awesome. You want to talk about really bringing in kind of an anime feel to the Western comics? I mean, he was really starting to do that.
Oh, yeah, like the early
with this
2000s?
kind of shit. Yeah, especially with like the designs and stuff. Yeah, absolutely. We got Sketch 51 in the house. He says Turner was a beast. Hail. What's up, brother? And I agree with you full-heartedly.
I don't know if I can get that close. Is that there?
Yeah, I see that. Look at that face. I mean, all those faces. Those faces are great.
Yeah.
That's one thing Turner was really starting to do, too. He was really getting good with faces. And not just like the sharp line faces that I like to draw, but he was starting to really get curves down and really get just different textures and faces. That's a great cover. Kayla said it's what he did for the fantasy genre with his style. Yeah, he was. It's such a tragedy that he passed away so young. Definitely like where he was headed with the trajectory of his career with the last kind of stuff that he did before he passed.
This is called Michael Turner Sketchbook Aspen Early Years. There's 3 volumes. Well, there's 3 volumes of this. They did a couple of different editions after with some added shit, but this is what you want to get. They might have it on their site or check eBay. But we'll look at the other 2 later. But now we're getting some dark side stuff.
Oh, yeah. Chuck Lee says, I was about to buy a new Xbox Series X. Now I want to buy comics. Yes.
There you go.
Yes, there you go. Make the good investment.
Get that Reaper Destroyer.
Oh, there you go.
And this is the last one of this. And we'll look at the other ones another time, but I just want to give you the vibes.
Yeah. We're going to have to do a stream where we look at these books because these are actually books that I don't have.
Oh, Joe, before we go.
Yeah.
Here. Anybody remember this? The comic scene.
Oh, yeah, I do. Oh, holy shit.
You're going to love this one, my guy. Give me a moment.
Oh, there you go. That's like that might be like the first Cyberforce team image that was ever put out.
Great article.
Oh man, scan those, man. Scan that and send it to me. I just want to read the article.
Okay.
Yeah.
A little sketchy sketch.
Yeah, there you go. Fuck, I missed those.
See, reference, people. Use reference. If you don't know how to use the shape of a gun or anything.
Hey, hold that back up. His table. You see him sitting at the table. You see what he's got at his table?
A mirror.
You see that mirror?
Yeah.
You have a mirror sitting at your, and I want to do this. I have not done that, but he had a mirror sitting at his table and he still does that. So if he wanted to do any kind of gesture, he could look at that mirror. He could look at that mirror and he could do any kind of facial expression he wanted to and look for reference. He could do hand, any of these kind of anything. So it's a great tool to have at your drawing table is have a mirror or whatever. So you can get those or camera. Yeah. Anything.
Yeah.
Definitely helps. Nicotronus. Hail. It says nice.
Yeah.
If Turner were still alive today, I think he would have made a great Conan run.
Oh,
dude,
yeah.
That would have been cool. That'd have been cool. He was definitely getting ready to do stuff with Marvel, that's for sure. Yeah. I think he would have just shot out into the stratosphere with stardom. I mean, he was his star was already burning bright, but if he hit Marvel and just killed it for a year on doing some Marvel titles and doing some
Jeff Loeb
legacy character, oh fuck yeah. Fuck yeah, they would.
They were gonna do like an Avengers type of maybe X-Men team up book, or there was a couple different ideas they had in the can.
Oh, nice. I gotta get back
nice.
on Comixology. I haven't. I stopped going there when they redesigned it and they fucked it all up. I haven't gone back there since. So if it's better, let me know and I'll go check it out. But like they messed it all up when Amazon like incorporated it with something else, and I did not like the format.
I had to resign.
Sketch 51 says, "I love the Witchblade Wolverine book Turner did."
Oh, great shit! Yeah, the Dark Reign was it? Wait, with the Top Cow team up, that was awesome.
Oh, there you go. Phil said it's an old Disney animator tip. That makes sense. Hail. Hey guys, we have 51 people in here watching. Wow. If you could smash that like and sub if you haven't subbed to this channel, appreciate it. This channel is monetized. I'm going to be starting a membership sometime soon. And I'll keep you guys posted on that, what that's going to be. Just something fun, you know. If anybody's interested, we're going to get that rocking and rolling. No stinks worse than the Amazon, or it stinks worse now that Amazon has it. That's why I haven't gone back. I actually need to cancel. I'm still paying for it, and I don't even use it.
Oh, the unlimited?
So. Yeah, the unlimited.
Oh,
yeah. I've been paying that for it for a while, and I really liked it for a little bit. But the format's so shitty now.
Okay.
You can hardly even use it. Sibling Vaughn says, my only argument with a mirror is everyone ends up looking like you, and soon every face has your expressions.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Could be. It could
I'm
be.
I'm drawing a book about myself as a superhero. I need it.
That's right. That's right.
Baby.
Yeah, Comixology sucks right now. Amazon screwed it up big time. All right. Well, I guess I'm not missing anything. Unfortunately, because that was cool for a little bit. All right, let me back this up. You guys will still be able to hear me. Just I want to show you this.
Hey, now.
One day, I'm about to whip it out. One day when I get the camera fixed, we're going to look at this. This is the Brett Booth Artifact Edition. Now, you can't buy this in stores. This was an exclusive. This is actually the second printing. Yeah. Exclusive to the Wildstorm group on Facebook.
Shout out to Brian.
Yep, shout out to those guys. They do a lot of these books. I think this is like the third or fourth book they've done of different artists. And basically what it is they reach out to everybody in the group that's got original art or anything like that, and they put it all together, and they put it in like one giant, just oversized black and white book. And they've got, you can only get it pre-orders in this group. But it's just got some fantastic art, some fantastic black and white art here, which I can't even see.
Stole our shtick, but I'm not going to say anything. I'm not going to be that guy.
Who did what?
Slide up in their DMs. I'm not saying that they stole our shtick, but I'm saying they stole our shtick.
Look at that.
Oh, hell yeah.
Was that Wildcat Zero?
Yeah, he just redid that.
Yeah, he's been redoing a lot of the image covers from the early 90s. But yeah, there's a ton of awesome stuff in here. Let me see if I can find some. Here we go. Here's some pages. So this is what you get with these books. You get the black and whites. We also get like these pages. So it's basically like a treasury edition.
Yeah.
Right? So this is great. We're going to take a look at this because it's got some fantastic art. I've actually been holding off looking at it too in detail because I want to do it live with you guys one of these days. Oh, fuck. Well, got to show this off because I just hit this. All right, look at that.
Oh, look at that shit.
Look at that shit right there. That is gorgeous, everybody. Absolutely gorgeous. Such an awesome artist, man. One of my favorites. Absolutely killing it right now. Oh, and it's done by Bat.
Nice.
My boy. Oh, man. Absolutely beautiful. This is not available.
No.
And actually they don't make you sign anything, but they pretty much tell you cannot sell this on eBay.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you buy this, you cannot sell it. Like this is one of these things, like you get it, you own it. You keep it. You don't put it on eBay, you don't sell it to anybody else. That's what I like about that group. So fantastic work. We're definitely going to dive into that. We got Dojo for $5 says, I didn't know you were monetized. In that case, I will shamelessly plug watch for the pre-launch sign up for the Project Reptile. Yes.
Nice.
And you are a mod here on this channel now, so you can drop any links you want. Thank you for the $5. And everybody be on the lookout for the Project Reptile. Victor Rodriguez said, I tinkled myself a bit just seeing the cover of that book. Yeah, this was the second printing too. The first printing they did was the cover, the Backlash 1 cover. That was the black and white art they used for the first printing. I wasn't able to get that because I was late. I just didn't have. This was like $120 to get. Really not that bad of a price, yeah, for what you get. Hail, Rob, good to see you. Thank you for being here. Kayla says, I'm heading out, everybody. Hope you all have a great night. Thank you for joining us, Kayla. We will see you next week on Appreciating Comic Book Art, and I will also be on Kayla's channel on Thursday at 9 p.m., hanging with her, doing an interview. So everybody go check out her channel. I know the link is in the chat. If you scroll up, you'll be able to find it, but come join us on Thursday. It's going to be a fun time. Rob says, you can buy Sean's headphones in store as well. They discounted them for looking horrible.
you know that topic people say, if you had a time machine, and would you go back and kill baby Hitler?
Oh geez.
Like, I throw that on the table right now. I'm just saying.
Oh God. Jaro says Wildcat Zero black and white looks amazing. Yeah, I really need to get my camera fixed. It really pisses me off that I don't have that, because there's some fantastic stuff I would like to just focus on. That's actually a heavy fucking book just to hold up because it's got so much shit in it. The hardcover is legit. Like it's they spent some money making that book. Like, so shout out to Brian and all those guys at the Wildstorm group on Facebook, because they do it right. Sketch51 says, always loved how Brett Booth drew hair. Yeah. He's him and Roquefort have a kind of a similar style of how they kind of draw like this blocky style of hair, but it just looks, it has flow to it, energy to it. Looks really good. Rob, did you already say that?
Yeah,
you can't buy Sean's
headphones. Baby Rob.
Oh, because they were discounted for being ugly. Yeah, I was like, did I? You said that twice, man.
Well, you know, I got one track mind.
Come on, Rob.
Yeah.
Yeah, no way I'm giving up any of my original art I own. Yeah, I hope not. No, this book wasn't people giving up their art. They were sending in scans. So it was like anybody that had original art or anything like that, you would send scanned versions, PDFs and all that stuff. And then they formed this book. So none of this was made out of anybody's stuff. But it was like the group together took everything they could find at Brett's original art that people own, scanned it all, put it together in this one just kind of artifact book that they put out. And it's just, you got to do it. You got to check it out. It's absolutely gorgeous. Later, Kayla. Everyone's saying goodnight to Kayla. Is very popular here, and for good reason. She's fantastic, knows a lot about comics, and we are really looking forward to getting her on the show next week. I believe it is. I'm pretty sure it's next Tuesday. And she brings a lot of good insight to comic books. I mean, she knows the stuff inside and out, storytelling. She's going to be very, very fun addition to have on the show. Victor Rodriguez says Brett Booth draws awesome dinosaurs and reptile people. That's true. That's absolutely true. Brian Suddenly Old, hail. Welcome to the show. He says, cool. Hail to you, brother.
Cool you.
Jaylee said, will not believe what Mark sold the other day, and I lost out on the bid for it. What? Tell me.
Anticipation.
Anticipation is killing me, man. Don't make me guess. Just tell me. Sibling Vaughn says, what's the specific name of this group on Facebook? I'm pretty sure it's just Wildstorm group.
Fans.
All right. I'll look it up. Hold on a second.
Let's look at Wildstorm.
I'm going to, man. You chill out.
It's a great group. They post regularly. There's a bunch of Wildstorm alumni in there, so you can get to
Wildstorm Universe.
Yes.
Wildstorm Universe is the name of the group. I will drop the link here in the chat. Here. And put this in the chat. Everybody go. If you were interested in that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's they do, like Sean said, they'll post it's just everything Wildstorm, right? So you want to post art that you find online. You want to start a discussion of storylines that Wildstorm would do. Anything is go in that group as long as it's Wildstorm related. And they will do some awesome Treasury art edition books. There's a Man and Bat book that I have as well that they put out that's really good. I want to take a look at that sometime. I think they're going to do something for Scott Clark at some point as well.
I think that's the next one.
Yeah, so they do like once a year, I think, right? Once a year, once every other year.
These things are expensive too.
They
so
are
it's
expensive.
Not like
they have to have like at least 50, 60 people to put money down before they even can go to print, and like the $120 for this one. I think the Manabat one was just a little under 100. I can't remember. The She Face cover he did. Oh, really? No shit. How much would that go for? I would love to own some original Mark art one of these days.
I would like to have like some of his Image United stuff, because with that you could get Todd, Rob, Eric, Mark on one piece. And the cool thing is holding those things in person.
Well, yeah, but maybe it depends on if whatever page you're getting for when they jammed on it. You know, like it could have been. True. Yeah, it could have been
getting a Valentino page. You're like, I'll pass.
Sorry, Valentino. Nothing but love. Nothing but love. But you just low on my priority list. Oops, shit. Low on my priority list for the Image founders. No offense. No offense.
I got to hold a bunch of the pages from #1. And there's nothing like seeing like Todd McFarlane ink on the page, because he'll gloop it, or his brand of ink that he uses is a really starch black. And it's like,
really?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'd take any of this stuff from back in the day. That would be absolutely awesome to own. Jabro says, "Oh, Scott Clark, original Stormwatch art would be pretty cool to see." Yeah, I think they're definitely planning on doing that. I think that'll be awesome. Awesome. Jay Lee says, the final bid I lost, mine was over 10K for it. Holy shit. Holy shit.
Wow.
Wow, that's awesome. Real quick, everybody, thank you so much for getting me to 34K. I got 408 backers on Reaper Destroyer. 13 days to go in the first 30 days. 683% from the fun or past the flexible goal. It's just again, thank you so much, guys. I appreciate that. If you haven't, please think and consider going and backing Reaper Destroyer. This is a passion project of mine. I've been working on since 2005 when I first created the character. I've got as much talent on this book as I can. We talk about names on this channel quite a bit. Joe Weems and Matt Bat Banning, Top Cow, legendary inkers. I've got both those guys working on my book, doing a fantastic job. This is the wraparound cover for the main book that I drew with inks by Matt Bat Banning, is being colored by Kyle Ritter. When that gets done, we will put this up on the campaign. But yeah, I'm so excited, guys. Here's some of the interior pages we have colored by Kyle Ritter. Joe Weems did the inks on this. If you guys haven't, please check it out. Even if you don't back it, please share it on social media. Help other people to hear about it, because that helps out quite a bit as well. And I'm thrilled right now with where this is at and where this could possibly be. I want to take Superior Press, which is my company, and go as far as I can with it. Reaper Destroyer is the flagship title, but I'm going to be putting out other IPs as we go, and I'm trying to create a shared universe with this group of characters that I'll be creating. So, yeah, I see Dojo say back the Destroyer tier. The Destroyer tier gets every single thing that we're going to put out in this campaign going forward. It's a more expensive tier, but you get everything. You back once, you can sit back and relax, and the entire time this thing is running. So consider checking that out if you would. Thank you, Past Master Dan. I appreciate it. I bet those Top Cow inkers have some Silvestri pages. I bet they do. I've talked to Bat a couple times on the phone. Very fun guy to have conversations with. Get some inside stories of the Top Cow days, and some very cool David Finch stories I've talked to him about, because he was one of Finch's first inkers when Finch was coming up, and just so really cool stuff. But talking to guys like that, it's fun for them to reminisce, and I just sit there and listen, because it's just like, boom, I'm hearing about my childhood. Like that's everything I loved about the 90s, about the comics I loved at the time, my favorite artists. I'm hearing like from one of the people that have been there. It's like having a conversation with Dan Fraga too. You get to inside stories of like Extreme Studios. Like that shit is awesome. Talking to Bad is like that, except for Top Cow, and just so cool. Absolutely so cool to have that ability. Jaylee said, but we'll send you a pic of it on Twitter. Yes, definitely do. That'd be cool. All right. So if you get a chance, guys, please check that out. If you haven't already, if you have back, thank you so much for backing. I appreciate it. If you back in the future, thank you so much as well. That's all. That's my shilling for the night. I want to get that done before we get out of here. I think it was day one backer 204. This book looks epic. Thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Oh, also, update on the silver foil ash can covers that I've got. The head sketches are all done. I finished all the head sketches up over the holiday weekend. Took some time, spent time with the family, took some time, knocked out these covers. I have to package them all up, and then they will be in the mail. So anybody who's still waiting on your silver foil ash can that came with a head sketch, those are done. So now I just got to get them packaged up, and I'll fulfill them, and they'll be out as soon as possible. And thank you to everybody that backed those as well. Red and Tess said Fraga is a CG treasure. I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. All right, Sean, anything you want to say before we get out of here?
Yeah, I'll be on with Mandy tomorrow night, and then we're doing A&S, and then
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. Sign up for the Type 1 mailing list.
8 o'clock tomorrow, Mandy Summers' channel. Go check that out. It's going to be a very fun show. Sean's going to be over there talking Type 1, showing off some cool art. Just absolutely killing it over there. And then I guess we will be doing A&S after that. They're doing Ott and Stuff over on Ott and Stuff at 9 or 10. We'll probably do it at 10.
Yeah, 10.
Okay. So join us. It's going to be a fun, full night. Everybody check that out. Sean, where can we follow you at?
Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube-ish. A&S, Wednesday and Friday nights with this guy.
Yes. That's what we do. That's what we do here. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us on a semi-appreciating comic book art stream where we got to look at some very, very cool work by Greg Capullo and Marc Silvestri. Talk some cool art. We will be back on this channel next Tuesday with Kayla looking at some awesome art. I haven't figured out exactly what we're going to look at, but it's going to be a fun time. I think you guys are going to really, if you don't know Kayla, I think you guys are going to really dig her take on comic books and storytelling and art in general. She's got a very, very awesome mind and eye for things. So she's going to bring a lot to the conversation. Everybody go check out CG Vacation is funding now. It's got some awesome talent.
Need gas money.
I'm working on my piece to get into that book as well. Brian says, only because you all make great stuff. Well, thank you. Jasper. Hail, Jasper. Welcome to the end.
Did you go to MegaCon?
Bye, chat. Hi, chat. Bye, chat.
Adios.
Yeah. So great show. All right, guys. Everyone have a great night. We will see you all later. We'll see you tomorrow. And as always, be good to each other. Picture me naked. Talk to you later.
Everybody.
Peace.